Last topic is
10 out of 10 shows.
yes, 10 out of 10 anime. 10 out of 10 anime. I said 10 out of 10 anime. So my first pick, and I believe this is her pick as well. Sophia,
You ready?
hit that button.
Roll, please.
Hit that button.
Go.
Hit that button. I said, hit that button. Hit that button. Hit that button. Yo, pause it right there.
This
Yo,
is so fire. It's so good.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 anime.
Great fight scenes.
What's it called?
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Brotherhood.
Oh, look, she had a Full Metal Alchemist is like it's like
Brotherhood.
cool, but it's not Brotherhood.
Oh my gosh. When I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and it ended, I cried. I was like, I gotta rewatch it.
And you cried. It was just a great ending. Everything
Oh
was
my
like
gosh,
sensational.
everything was fantastic from just everything. Antagonists, amazing.
Fire facts.
Absolutely
fell in
amazing.
love
Like
with,
the homunculus.
Yeah, I rock with the homunculus.
Like it's
They super cool.
so cool. So cool. Main characters,
Well written. Just everyone.
well written.
Every side character.
I have
is
heard
well
a lot of stuff about Edward Elric though. A lot of people are coming out of the woodwork being like Edward Elric is not a good character, which I'm like I don't believe that.
I kind of don't really agree with that at all.
I don't agree with that.
I don't know. Like people go back and just start hating on stuff. Just 'cause
I
it's
know.
popular. Like,
I think he had great character progression, but still had his personality throughout the entire time. You know?
yeah, he was him. Like they went through like life. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
They learned about freaking genocide.
it's also.
They were a part of
is
genocide.
this a shonen?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, it felt like it was, which was interesting because it felt like the first shonen of its time. With
Well, this is
type
like
of,
peak fantasy.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like shonen with like, we had like our protagonist Naruto, like I believe it, like I want to be the first Hokage. We had Dragon Ball Z was still going crazy. Obviously Bleach with Ichigo, like them being the guys, but there wasn't like an intricate like military type, dealing with huge like moral of the stories,
Oh
like
my
life
gosh.
lessons,
Morals, ethics,
all these different things that was not
science,
seen.
war, like
We're gonna talk about this show again on the next episode when we talk about worst dads. But
ooh,
but
Ooh.
definitely rock with this anime. It was different, it was dark, and it had a great balance. Like if you were like
Yeah.
13, you would love this show. If you
my
were like 8 or
gosh.
9, like it wasn't too cheesy.
there
had
was like zero fan service in it, no fillers.
it was
It was a
get an
perfect
applause for that.
point A.
I know Sophia's looking at us like
It
what
was
are
a
fillers?
perfect
They
point
just do like
A
random stuff like in the
to
middle
point
of the fight.
B. Like all the characters. There's a lot of characters in
Facts.
this anime.
Everybody gets their due.
Everyone is remembered. Every single character
Shout
is
out my guy,
remembered.
man.
Which one?
I don't want to spoil it for nobody, man.
Is it Armstrong?
No, my guy that got put on a t-shirt.
Which one? There's a
The guy, like the family, like Erica and them loved him, and then the fire dude got revenge because his best friend died. The homunculus killed her when he was in the booth. He got put on a t-shirt. I don't want to spoil it for nobody because that was like an iconic, like that was one of the.
Okay, it was iconic. The ending of that kind of arc.
That was
It's
sick.
not an arc. Oh, this whole thing is its own arc.
Yeah, facts. I just have to say, 10 out of 10. I know she loves this anime. I agree that this is a 10. When I think about 10 out of 10 animes, I don't really know.
You know, this is why I never get into new animes because I just keep rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
It was fine. It was new, and I like it because it was new. It was different, and during this time, it was probably the darkest, most popular anime. So it kind of helped keep the dark anime in the light. But I love this time of anime because a lot of anime was still like had its dark moments. It wasn't like super cheesy. Even Naruto, we watched Sasuke like rip somebody's arm sockets out. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, but that was nothing.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Because that was in the sake of violence. This is in the sake of something else.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, even the like more kid type shows were still dark. So this was just wild. This was lit. This was Attack on Titan basically before Attack on Titan. Like if you want to talk about dark life lessons, world
There's
politics,
a reason
all
why
this.
everyone still puts this as their top like 5 or 10 still.
That's fair, man. That's
Like
fair.
there's a good reason, and please watch it if you have not watched it.
10 out of 10 anime. That's a great protagonist, great antagonist, great side characters, great writing, great ending. Unlike Death Note, we love Death Note, but I don't like the ending. She believes it's sold in the first half. Still iconic, but Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for the dub. And now play the video for my second pick, because we both agreed on this first one.
See if we agree again.
Nah, you haven't seen this one. This is Vinland Saga.
Oh yes.
Ah! So go ahead, pause that right there for me. This is a sensation. I'm gonna be honest. I don't usually put a lot of 10 out of 10 on anime because I'm quote unquote a hater. I'm not gonna lie to you. This anime. Hey, relax, relax. You didn't have to agree. You agreed way too quickly. But I'm gonna say this anime is sensational about Vikings. Oh my god! Like I said, anime about Vikings has to be fire. It's super dark, but also teaches life lessons about life. None of that cheesy stuff. I get angry, so my power level's over 50,000. No, you gotta go through life. You gotta go through the struggle. And I can't spoil anything. But this anime did it right. It knew it doesn't, when something comes out, first episode, you gotta wait like 3-4 for it to get good. No, they released the first episode is 45 minutes. It's like 2 episodes in one. It goes crazy. Like I said, I can't really talk about it because I would spoil it. But the first episode is wild. The animation is fire. The protagonist is amazing. The antagonist is amazing. The side characters are amazing. The fight scenes are amazing. And it teaches you about life, like real stuff that happens. Like I said, man, you don't just get angry and become Jesus Christ walking. Like, no, bro. It's not, no. Okay? They don't do that in Vinland Saga. I love this anime. This is underrated too. Not enough people talk about this anime. I have no idea why.
I've never heard of it before. You started talking about it a few weeks ago.
That's great. It's because it is, like I said, it's just dropped recently around the same time as Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen.
So it got
and
totally
God of High School.
overshadowed.
Yeah, and God of High School.
God of High School.
Yeah. I like that. But this anime is just an amazing anime. 10 out of 10. Just everything. I personally like Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer more, but I think this is just unbiasedly just 10 out of 10 anime. Do you have another one?
I do. I think you're gonna disagree.
Okay, say it. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, say it.
This is like, there's just something about it. I think it's just perfect.
Okay.
And it's hakiyuu,
The volleyball anime?
the volleyball anime.
I can't speak on it because I've never seen it.
Oh my gosh, it's so weird.
Okay, is it, before you continue, is it better than Kuroko no Basket? Because I think Kuroko no Basket is trash. And I had this conversation on my stream with some of my people who work on my Twitch. We talked about Kuroko no Basket. I said, I'm a basketball player. I can't watch it. It just was like, it's not realistic at all. But they told me that hakiyuu volleyball, they brought in some real people, real volleyball players.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh.
Okay.
I think that hakiyuu has to be one of my most rewatched animes right now because I love it. It's also very rewatchable. Like,
why? What makes it so 10 out of 10?
I think, one, animation is fantastic. I am not a big fan of sports anime. But, oh my gosh, why am I staring at the screen and like looking for every single second that happens for hakiyuu? It's like I'm watching an action like fight. Like, okay, so here's, I don't know if you've watched these.
Okay.
But like, like Fate Stay Night, like the Fate series.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that when you talked about
I was going to talk about that too. It was on my list.
Okay.
But I didn't. You know how when you come into Fate Stay Night or like any of the Fate animes and a fight happens? Because the one thing that's redeeming about Fate is its fight scenes.
Yeah, okay, we'll continue. I don't want to interject.
At least to me, the Fate series is really known for its fight scenes. I think they're very cinematic. They're beautiful.
Great fight scenes.
And I'm like staring, not even blinking at those scenes. That's how I am with hakiyuu.
Okay.
True villain, Top G says, tell us how much you love Jeremiah Godwell.
Jeremiah Godwell.
Who's that?
Did I watch that anime?
And he says, unpopular opinion, Fate Zero is only good.
Facts!
What did you...
My guy said, My guy said, "Tell us how much you love Jeremiah Gottwald." What anime is
Who's that?
I feel slow, but one true villain.
did
I
too.
agree. Unpopular opinion: Fate Zero is the only good Fate. I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
I was about to
Okay.
interject, but I was gonna let her finish. Fate Stay Zero is the. I don't know what happened.
Fate Stay Night is okay.
Stay Night
I
Zero?
got it right. I got
Fate-
it wrong. So yes, I
Stay
agree
Night
with
Zero
that too.
is sensational. It was great writing, great ending. Everything was cool. You rocked with the main character. It was like, bro, we really putting people on t-shirts, bro. Like all that.
Yeah.
We getting straight to the business.
But I still stand by my fact that the best thing about the Fate series is the action scenes.
I agree. I think we all agree.
I
with that.
can't take my eyes off the action scenes, just like I can't take my eyes off hakiyuu.
Okay, so you got hakiyuu
Because you got comedy, you got a great characters, so interesting.
He said
Code Geass's best anime. Oh,
Code Geass, best anime.
Code Geass is
out.
also really high on my list, but there's something about hakiyuu because I definitely love.
But hang on, Leanne. One top true villain, bro. We talking about anime 10 out of 10. Give us one from you that you believe is a 10 out of 10 anime. We just talking 10 out of 10. I didn't even say Demon Slayer, none of that. I first said Vinland Saga, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood so far, and she's talking about hakiyuu, the volleyball anime. I don't know how to even say it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Continue though. Let me know.
He said, how you say that? Code Geass?
Code Geass.
Code Geass.
In Vinland Saga. Yo, my guy know
Alright.
about Vinland Saga. Code Geass. Can I argue
Can you argue it's not 10 out of 10?
against Code Geass not being 10 out of 10? I'm trying to.
Because it comes out of the gates being interesting, you know?
You love the main character. Doesn't have like a sold feeling. Like Death Note sold
Yeah.
is hype. Like Code Geass, it's just interesting the entire time. You kind of forget about the
I don't know
mechas.
if I was, yeah, that's the one thing. I don't know if I'd label it as 10 out of 10, but that's personal bias because I'm not into like mechs.
You don't even like the mechs like aren't
like,
even really. They're like
oh my
a
God.
subside of the
Code
story.
Geass does mechs great.
It might be 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. One true villain, I might be agreeing with you. Code Geass might be a 10 out of 10.
I think that the mechs in Code Geass is not necessarily a weapon like in a lot of other mech animes. It's a mechanism for the story. And I think that's what I like about it so much too.
You saw it. That I agree. That is definitely 10 out of 10. And then so you said hockey or volleyball.
Hakiyuu.
Hockey or volleyball. Okay, so my question to you is my last question because when I was on stream, I don't know if it was one true villain that said this. I can't remember, but I was streaming and we talked about hockey or volleyball, and they brought up they're very worried and they're very scared about the ending of hockey or volleyball because it's not gonna be a series. It's gonna end on a movie, and they might compact everything. They might not get everything out. Are you worried? There were some people that were worried. They told me they were like, "Yo, I'm scared." That it might be like a Promise Neverland type deal.
Yeah, so there are a lot of animes out there. Like, for instance,
Okay.
Fullmetal Alchemist, the original series, ended on a movie. That was very much not on manga, you know, very unscripted, like different from anything else that anything was happening, right? So it does make me wary about it, but oh my gosh, it's hard to not be positive because the whole anime is good.
The whole anime, okay.
So I'm like, man,
Okay.
I have hope.
I haven't seen it, so I
I can't say it's gonna be good because it's.
Okay.
But like I'm very positive,
Okay.
and it's interesting because it's not like drama. It's not like fight scenes going through arcs. It's a volleyball match.
Nah, anime make everything. I've seen a cooking show.
Which a volleyball match would usually go. I don't know. I'm not a volleyball player. But would usually go like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then a movie goes for 3, usually.
Oh, of course. I mean,
So like they have that time
cooking
for
match.
that like kind of dramaticism that comes through in hakiyuu matches.
Facts.
So